All right, what's up everybody? Another day, another property home tour. This is your first time tuning into this channel. My name's Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas. I'm out here in the northwest of the Las Vegas Valley, just right off Kyle Canyon. We just got done doing this video home tour right here on this model, which is the 1590 model. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out this home, I think you might want to take a look at this one. So today we're going to be focusing on this home right here. This model right here features 2,069 square feet. It's a two-story home. You do have an option for 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath with a 2-car garage. There's 2 elevations to pick from. This is elevation B, which is the base price, starts you off at $409,990. So let's take a look at this together. So KB's pretty much, they build the same models throughout the whole Las Vegas Valley. What's unique about this one, they had changed the elevation, but the interior is all the same as far as like the decor and some structural upgrades that they have done to this model. So we're gonna take a look at this together. So a couple things that they have done here is the 2 different type of textures, as you can see, right? And with the color blocking, they kept it a little bit more modern. But as far as the interior is all the same, like I mentioned. Pavers are also included on this. Landscape, you'll get landscaping, but it won't look nothing like this. We got our AC unit. Let's go take a look at the air conditioning unit. This is a Lennox. So basic on this Lennox unit, because it's just one unit and the home is about, what did I say, 2,100 square feet. So you at least need a 5-ton unit. So just keep that in mind. Another thing that you want to double check is the SEER rating on that unit. Also, make sure to grab the piece of paper that states what's included, because sometimes you may have a 16 SEER rating, but they only give you a 14 SEER. So just be on the lookout for that. That typically happens a lot. Another upgrade here on this one is a little bit different, is that the garage door, okay? So this is a 2-car garage, but typically the garage doors are like a 12-panel garage as far as like panels that are going across, right? So that one is more of a little bit streamlined, more flat. So it looks like the doors off to the side here, we have a upgraded on the rekey and also the electrical what do you call? I keep forgetting the name of this. Let me know in the comments below. Keypad, duh. Okay. Now, as we come in, first thing I notice here, and this happens all the time, okay, as you can see, the trim right here is hitting because somebody had the lock open, slammed the door. Now another thing that you have to take a look at all your doors, why is this occurring? Here's why. See this latch? It's hitting your casing on the door. So that tells me that this striker plate is the wrong striker plate, okay? This striker plate needs to come all the way out to here. If not, you're always gonna keep getting that. That tends to happen a lot, so be on the lookout for that. As you can see, watch it again. See that? If you have that striker plate out more, that's completely fine. Or if you had this 2-inch casing moved some more, so that way it doesn't hit. However, that's just how the casings around the doors are, so you have to bring out that striker plate, okay? This is the garage. This is locked right now. However, as you can see, those are an upgrade. Now let's take a look at the flooring. So off to my left takes you upstairs. Here, the flooring has been upgraded. So this is luxury vinyl, okay? Very, very hard composite, very durable. Now this is on the first floor, it's probably gonna cost you about $10,000 or something like this. You got the 42 upper cabinets, full overlay, right? These are actually white shaker cabinets that have been upgraded with the black hand pulls, okay? Then we have the granite here. The granite is definitely a upgrade. In addition to the dual basin stainless steel and the Moen fixtures as well. Now with the cabinets, one thing I want you to take a look at, cabinets are not leveled. The cabinets need to be leveled. So during your orientation, make sure they are completely leveled. It's all about attention to detail. These are the things that you should look out for. Also with the toe kick as well. So another thing to notice is that on the toe kick underneath here, they actually put a quarter round. But with the quarter round, they have these little tiny little nail holes. Those should be filled and puttied and painted, okay? Now you do have your Whirlpool packaged appliances. They're not your top grade, but for this kind of home, it's completely okay. One of the options that I used to like was a 36-inch cook countertop here. Get rid of the the oven. Just due to the fact that it gives you more of that custom look. However, apparently they're not doing it anymore. We do have an exhaust fan. As you can tell, you have that built out right there. So as you can see, we have the apartment grade dishwasher. But I mean, you can upgrade your dishwasher if you choose. The refrigerator is not included, okay? Let's take a look at the quality of the cabinets here. Now, these are Aristocrafts, which is, if you feel this here, these are MDFs, right? With a nice cover on it. You got some staple cabinets, side glides here, okay? Now, for this type of home, for this type of price, I would not do high-end custom cabinets, but you could do the fascia of the cabinets. Definitely decent sized pantry for sure. One thing I also want you to be aware of, that if you guys are doing your luxury flooring like this, make sure that the flooring goes underneath the baseboards. Now, some builders with the tile will lay the baseboards first, then do the tile, okay? Now, as you can see, that this baseboard, right, it's floating a little bit higher. So one thing that you can do is put some blue tape, caulk underneath, right? And you should be able to seal this. This thing will look absolutely clean. Some places that you really have to take a look at, like, you know, stuff like this right here at the miter joints here, you can technically sand this and also add a little bit more compound, fine sand it, paint it over. It looks like it would actually be one piece. Now, one thing you'll notice about the ceilings here, these are upgraded ceilings to 9 feet, which is really nice because it keeps it nice and open. You got some distribute sounds, okay? You got your Smurf tube here. You got your Cat 5, Cat 6. Double check if it's Cat 5 or Cat 6. Love the bright white windows. I believe that these are Alpine. With KBs, they also come with the radiant barrier. Now, this is a quick tip. If you are buying a KB homes, right, you're going to ask, does it come with radiant barrier? If it doesn't come with a radiant barrier, I want you to negotiate, hey, all your other home built area has radiant barrier. Upgrade my installation from R30 to R38. Let's get this deal done, right? Because you want to make sure your home is as efficient as possible. Now, with the R rating, let's just say if it is a R38, now we need to find out, is it batten insulation or is it blown in insulation? If it's blown in insulation, you need to check the rating for the R38, because when you do blow-in insulation, it has to be a certain thickness in order to give you that R rating. Hopefully I'm showing you guys some or sharing some value with you guys, and eventually you guys decide to hire me as your agent. So this is a upgrade 8x8 slide, okay? With these slides, they're not going to be your top-notch slides. However, I mean, take a look how loose and flimsy this is, but don't worry about that, because the price you're paying, it's all about the value, okay? You're not going to get an aluminum slide, and if they added an aluminum slide there, the cost would just be so high, it's just not even worth it, okay? Decent sized backyard. It's probably about 15 feet deep for setback. You do have an option to do a covered patio. That's something I would probably do aftermarket on the covered patio. Let me go ahead and close this slide. A couple things that you can integrate the alarm system to all the windows. However, now they got the Wi-Fi. It's going to be cheaper if you do it that way. Okay. We have a thermostat here. I love the fact that the bathroom is hidden back here, which is nice. Now, a couple things with the bathroom. Okay. We have half bath, a 3/4 bath, and a full bath. And I made a mistake in a couple of videos ago, so I do apologize. So let's clarify this. This is a half bath. What is a half bath? Toilet and a sink. 3/4 bath is toilet, sink, and just a shower. A full bath, right, is toilet, sink, shower, and tub. Or it could also be tub shower combo. Okay, so I had to correct myself on that, because I did get a lot of backlash. And also, I'm not perfect as well. So, we talked about the striker plate in front of the front door here. As you can see, this striker plate comes all the way out to this trim right here to the casing. But, again, attention to detail. I mean, just little stuff like this. You know, if this gets to you, you need to make sure that you let the builder know, because all this stuff needs to be cleaned up, because the notch is not a perfect notch here, right? It's just how attention to detail do you want to get, okay? On this one, we have an orange peel. The reason why they do a lot of orange peel, because they really hide a lot of blemishes, you know, on the walls. Here we have a 1/2 inch bullnose. However, for a home like this, the style, I probably would have went with a straight edge on the cornering. All right, let's make our way upstairs. The stairs are pretty steep. Working out my thighs. So as we come up, we have a nice loft area. Primary here, looks like the closets here, I'm sorry, the laundry, and then we have our bedrooms here. Love the fact that we have a window here that's bringing in some light. Then we have 3 bedrooms here and a bathroom. Let's start off with the bathroom. So, a couple things here. Now, you see this tile right here? This is an upgraded tile. And look at this transition with this sluter here. So, depending on who's laying your tile and who's laying your carpet, you may want to make sure that you have the right transition here, okay? Because this is a proper transition from carpet to tile with this sluter right here. Very clean look. This gives that little attention to detail. These are the things that I do look out for, especially on the high-end homes. You have to have these kind of things. We have 8-foot ceilings on the second floor. You have the upgraded sink here, right? You have an option to do 1 or 2, but because we have 3 bedrooms, you want to have at least 2 sinks. Tub shower combo. So this one can be considered a full bathroom, right? Now, I do love the fact that it's 1 piece. This is a apartment grade, but the fixtures have been updated. Now, the thing about this is, if you do bronze, or let's just say a dark color, what do you call, fixtures, you pretty much got to do it throughout the whole house. You want to kind of keep that theme pretty much throughout the house. But the problem is that you may start off in the kitchen, you do a faucet, you do the hand pulls, then at that point you don't realize that you got to do all this too, right? Especially a home this small, you want to keep things more in sync. But then when you go more into like your custom high-end homes, it's okay to have different materials and products from one room to another room, because it's more of a theme type of home, right? So it's just something that you want to keep aware of. And this is what I call different asset classes when it comes to homes. Because at this price point, you don't want to over upgrade, but then you want to upgrade it enough where you can sell it and you get the full maximum potential of the resale. And also, if you are planning on renting out the property, you won't have that problem as well. So every deal that I go into, these are things that I always look at. It is, what is my what is my exit strategy? And that's something that you need to be aware of. What is your exit strategy? Because at the end of the day, right, these homes, you're not going to own forever. Let's get real. All this is just the money game, right? You're just borrowing money from the bank. And chances of you holding on to this note for the next 30 years is very slim. Because for the first 25 years, your payments are all going towards principal. And all you're doing is carrying the note for the bank. Now, you see this window here? You may not get this window, because remember, there's two elevations. This is elevation B. Elevation A, you're not going to get this window. The window is going to be a little bit more smaller. The reason why is because the elevation changes. You may have certain windows are going to change as well. So I want to give you a quick tip too as well. Okay. Let's figure out how do we design this room, okay? And how do we maximize our money on this spec out, okay? So, first thing I would do is I would do a J-box here, okay, with a 4 rocker switch, okay? Reason why is because I want my half hot here. I want a light switch, right? And also I want a light switch for the fan as well. Now, for the fourth one, I do want an option, right, later on for a 2-can lighting or 3-can lighting, whatever you want to do. However, you do the 3 rocker switch, and this is the best way. Let me retract because I made a mistake. Okay. If this was a larger room, we would do a 4 rocker switch, but on this room, we would do a 3 rocker switch, okay? One for your half hot, ceiling fan, and also one for your half hot, one for your ceiling fan light, and one for your ceiling fan, okay? Here, because the room is so small, okay, the way it's laid out, you are forced to put your bed in this direction. Here, okay, what do we put here? We can't put a nightstand, okay? So, imagine this is a flat screen TV. So then at that point, the only thing that I would do here is run my outlet for 175 out here, okay? Get rid of the Cat 5, Cat 6, we don't need to do all that. Get rid of the damn Smurf too, because those are additional costs. Add an additional plug here for about 150, 175. Then you could put your flat screen TV here. Now, the other thing is that, the reason why I'm saying that is because now you can watch TV through Wi-Fi, but just make sure with your smart panel box that you do have, right, a router or some sort of hotspot signal that can actually be triggered over there, because what happens is this wall is so thick you may not get that signal, right? Now let's take a look at here. What do we have? Laundry room. And sometimes I ramble on. I do apologize. I'm trying to look at the back of the screen as well as I'm filming and also talking. So it kind of makes it a little bit hard. I'm like multitasking here. You got a thermostat right here, 2-zone obviously. Again, we have our TV set up here. You probably got a Smurf tube in the back. Let's take a look at the primary. Primary is very large. So basically the way that this home is designed, you really only have one direction of how your bed will go. You could have an option coming this way, but it seems like it looks better this way. Somebody needs to change that. Okay, so this has been upgraded, okay? Now, what sucks is that this Pkwy tile, right? There's only like 3 different color options that you can pick from. The best one is going to be a white color. One of my clients, we just designed a home just like this. Exactly the same kind of style. Water closet. Walk-in closet, not bad. Now, this is a great floor design, but eventually what happens, it will go out of style, especially right now with the trend. So it's something to keep in mind. The design for a home like this, you want to kind of keep it more neutral than anything. You want to design it based upon like a timepiece where it just never goes outdated, right? It could be traditional, but it just never goes outdated. HOAs here are $65 a month. Please let me know what your thoughts are about this home. If you guys haven't had a chance to subscribe to the channel, I would highly recommend that you folks subscribe. My name is Chakits Krulsawat with Simply Vegas, licensed real estate agent out here in Las Vegas. And be blessed, folks. If you guys want to check out all our video home tours, we have over 1,800 video home tours. Just go ahead and click on this video right here. If you guys are in the market and you want to purchase a home and want to get started, visit lvhomeexperts.com. Scan this QR code right now. Also, if you guys just love real estate and want to get into real estate, go ahead and subscribe to our second channel. Until next time, peace.